What is happening, everyone? Welcome in. Welcome back to Dyer Family Farm. How is everyone doing? It is a uh, open mic night. Got the link up there, which lately we've been making just pretty much every night an open night mic night. But I see Rebecca in the chat. I got the link pinned up there. And you guys feel free to join us if you would like to up on the screen. And hopefully, we get a few people in here. I'm showing we got 3 right now. Let's see. Just looking as I see better here. Turn that down out of my hearing aids. I see Rebecca's the only one in the chat. Good evening, everyone, Rebecca says. Anyway, kind of a non YouTube week. We did get a really nice card from John and Kelly Gardner over at Delighted Acres. Ed Kirkpatrick, welcome in, my friend. So I said that right. Delighted Acres Farm. And John, thank you guys. They sent us some, there's John. Hey, Jack. They sent us a little hey Rod and Laura, welcome in. Not only did they send us a Christmas card, but they did send us a music CD along with it. That was cool. We've enjoyed that some. And hey, Janae, welcome in. Robbie, how are you? Welcome in. I was trying to turn on the camera and I couldn't. Well, Rebecca, you got to get the camera turned on, girl. Hey, Joy Bartlett, welcome in. John, we really appreciate y'all. Boy, I got a good cup of coffee tonight. A really good cup of coffee tonight. And I hope everybody else out there's got good coffee. Wow, Robbie, I blew it tonight. Seems like I've blown it a lot lately this deer season. But I blew it, had an opportunity at some does. And we have had so little activity that I just chose not to go. It is blistering cold outside, and I chose to stay in, build a big fire, hang out with my wife instead of getting in the deer blind. And lo and behold, I had 4 does come up. We've only had, that's only the second time. Hey, that is a good looking hat. That's a great hat. Thank you, John. It's only the second time since we've been back from Alaska, like 2+ weeks, that I've even seen deer here. Been having a lot of problems with my deer feeder. I think I figured it out. My battery was checking to be good, but I think it was bad. I had to scramble a little bit. Hey, Scotty, welcome in. Hope you and Karen are doing fine and staying warm out there. Had to do a little scrambling, and the deer came up and said, "Hey, Jack, we are here." Yes, they did. Yes, they did, Robbie. Yes, they did. Red Dirt Rooster Road, welcome in. Got a really good cup of coffee in a really cool coffee cup. Just saying. Nice cup, y'all. Finishing dinner real quick. Cool beans. Yeah, them boogers came in, but man, that I had to pull my solar panel back out of the housing a little bit, the wire lead from the solar panel that charges that rechargeable battery. I think, rechargeable batteries only have so many charges, and then you've got to replace them. And I think we hit that limit because it was showing charged, and it was work a little and then it wouldn't work, and work a little then it wouldn't work. And well, honestly, I have let that battery cost me a freezer full of meat. If I boil it down, and not having the deer come in on a regular basis, I have not put any venison in our freezer, and that's a problem. That is, I had counted on killing multiple deers. As a matter of fact, I had let myself believe that I was going to get 8 deer this season, which is 2 above the bag limit for the state of Oklahoma. You can get 2. Hey, Timmy Loveday, you can get 2. What am I trying to say? You get 6 deer in the state of Oklahoma, bag limit, $2, 4 does, and you get 2 holiday does that don't count to your bag limit. So it gives you 8 deer. And I hadn't even got one. And deer season is 2.5 months old with like just barely over a month left to go. And I still don't have any deer. Clyde's gotten a couple. So I guess worst case scenario, I know where there is a freezer with venison in it. But hey, we did put 11 young male quail safe and sound in freezer camp yesterday. Got them. Got a video of it, guys. Hey, Randy Lane, welcome in. Slacking, brother, slacking. No doubt, Randy. It is definitely been a challenge. David, I've filled all of my tags a couple years, but I haven't even been out one time this year. David, I've been out a bunch early season, and yeah, I haven't filled a tag yet, but I have been out. It's yeah, kind of crazy that I mean, Monty and Michelle, Monty has said, if I had Jack's deer, well, it is a definite proof that the only reason we have deer is because we have a corn feeder that is liberal. Hey, Robert, welcome in. Robert MacMedia, welcome in. Glad you're in here. I don't know that I recognize you. Hopefully, I'm just forgetting, and I am kind of an old man. See the gray in the beard? I was noticing getting a little gray up here on the temples too, and yeah, showing a little age. Hi again, Robert. He must have been over at the Wild Huckleberries. We spent the afternoon visiting with family and kind of hanging out together, just Dina and I, this afternoon after we finally got home. So it's that season, guys, and it's not that I'm pulling back from YouTube. It's less YouTube for me to create because we are spending more time off the farm and celebrating the birth of our Savior Jesus Christ by visiting family and hanging out with family. Had a good conversation with our son on the phone today and his aunt, Dina's sister, and her husband. And it's just, yeah, it's that season. I talked about it last week. I see hearts going up. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. We are only attempting to put out one video a week. I've got that video shot for this week. I was wanting to put it out yesterday. I didn't have it ready. It's shot, but it is not edited. And so anyway, I've got Jack, that's the way. Love y'all. That's all. Yeah, that's cool. Thank you, Janae. If anybody would like to join me, it is open mic night, Robbie. If you're not eating or whatever, I'd love to have you up. Miss Rebecca, if you can figure out the camera, love to have you join me. Anybody that would like to. Robert, if you'd like, you can hit that link at the very top of the chat. Should be pinned at the top. You can hit that and come up and be on panel with us on camera if it's something you'd like to do. Robert Mac Media. When great meeting you, Robbie and Sonia. Thank you for the puppies. Cool. Robert must have got some puppies from Robbie and Sonia, those young pups. And anyway, so I said all that to say I haven't put a video out this week. I put the one out last Saturday. Intend to put one out each. Trying to put one out each Saturday, but haven't yet. Jack, avid fisherman, send him greetings to y'all. Thank you, Janae. Appreciate that. Send our greetings to him. And look here, we do have a visitor. Y'all, welcome in. The man, the man, the not a myth. He's real. John, Delighted Acres, welcome in. How are you,
What's up, Jack?
No volume, John.
No volume.
Maybe let me check my side and make sure it's not me. Hang on. Say something again, John.
Can you hear me?
I got you. It was me. I had you turned down. Right. Sorry about that. How are you, sir?
I'm pretty good. How you doing?
Man, doing great. Just enjoying this season. Kind of chilling.
Yeah.
And wearing a good-looking hat while I'm doing it.
Me too.
Yeah. Hey, Twink. Look at that. His beard's looking good.
I have a flannel that looks almost like that. I almost put it on. I thought that'd be a little too much.
Hey, Stacy Matthews, welcome in. Yeah, I wouldn't have bothered me none. I don't mind being Twinkie with a good man. This is Duluth. We like Duluth clothes, and this is a Alaskan hard gear line from Duluth. Really do like them. Matter of fact, I've got like 6 or 7 of them. That's how much I like them.
I'm gonna
Check
have to
this guy out.
Lose about 75 pounds before I can get into that.
Let me. I hear you. I'm gonna change. Yeah, that's good. How are you, Robbie?
All right. How are you?
Man, I'm good. Tired.
Hi, John.
Got a little surgery coming up Tuesday.
Wait a minute. I gotta fit in. Hold on.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. A 3 for John.
I'll tell you what. That is just so much goodness.
That is a lot.
I got to be careful with it, though. I tried my best to split my head open this weekend.
Don't do that.
And so it's a little tender.
Yeah, that's not good. I did split mine open a couple of weeks ago, right after we got back from Alaska. Walked right into a birdhouse.
And, I turned around into the tailgate of the lift gate on the CRV.
Yeah, mine was a birdhouse on the post on my back porch, and it didn't move. It didn't move one bit. Trying to see which way I like a setup better. That's better.
We were at Jan's, at Auntie Jan's, delivering a puppy.
Oh, and, yeah.
We had a problem because they made a mess and we had to wash them, had to clean them up. And I was messing with the carrier trying to clean it out. And we didn't open the back of the car up enough. And I turned around and smacked it. And then I walked over to the front of the house and hollering at Sonia, I need a paper towel, because I was pouring blood.
Yeah. Hey, Shane, welcome in. Farm All and Forwards. Let me read it right. Farm All and Forwards. Shane.
Hello again, Shane.
I'm getting a text message. That's all right. Robbie,
hey,
them deer strutted right on in. Where do you see? Oh, I see Troy. Hey, Troy, welcome in. 4 big old fat does. Weird,
of course.
Cold, and they looked like they were well insulated. And I'm thinking, good gravy. Why didn't I go to my blind?
They walked up there and they said, "Where are you, Jack? Where are you?"
I had every design in my mind for the weekend to go to the blind. I knew I wasn't going to be able to go Friday morning. Had something going. I knew I wasn't going to be able to go Saturday morning or Saturday evening. And I thought I might make it Friday evening, but I could definitely make it Sunday evening. And I didn't make it Friday. It turned out we didn't get back in time. And there's Rebecca. I'm clicking on the link, but it is not working for me tonight, Jack. Rebecca, I'm sorry. Let me repost
Rebecca,
it
it's
right
all
quick.
going wrong.
Yeah. Try this new link, Miss Rebecca. We'll just put it up again. So yeah, them deer, they must have. I still ain't put cameras up. They just walked out bigger than Dallas about 25 minutes before end of legal shooting light, which is rare anyhow. You know, when they're as
Yeah.
wide open as we are. Yeah, there they were, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Dina, there's 4 does at the feeder." We ain't been able to say that. That thing is messed up so many times that the deer know it's not a consistent place to come eat, I
Yeah.
guess. Dennis Scott, welcome in. Randy, how are you? Yes, Randy, we will pray. I've been praying for you, and he's got cancer. He's a friend of mine from church.
Okay. You talking about Robert Mack earlier? Not seen him. See my shirt.
Uh,
It says Robert Mack Media on it. So
okay,
it's
tell
Robert
us
Mack
about him.
Media. Well, we delivered a couple of puppies to them this weekend. They live up in Missouri, and they met us down in Yellville, and so we delivered a couple of puppies. They got Lucky and Daisy now. 2 of Luna's babies are going there to
You
live, and I'm so happy.
you are the second person that's talked to me about Yellville this week.
Really?
I asked the first guy. I said, "Is Yellville near? I can hear you just fine." That'll sink in on your way home, I guess.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can hear you just fine there.
It's not working on the iPad. I'm sorry, Miss Rebecca. That second link didn't work either, I'm assuming. So how's the home front, John?
It was pretty good. I'm a bachelor for a couple days. Um,
Uh-oh.
Kelly,
All the
Kelly,
bad eating comes out when that
yeah.
happens around here.
Well, hey, all the bad eating has been happening anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Uh, but Kelly's job, the company she works for, is in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and she works remote. She only goes in about once a year, maybe twice. So she went. I took her down, pick up a car this morning about 8 o'clock, and she took off, went to Arkansas. She'll be over there. Her department at work is having their Christmas party, and so she wanted to go.
Well, that'll be fun for her. Hey, Clyde, welcome in. Let's have a cup of coffee.
Hi,
Clyde trapped a skunk yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And he was texting me, and he
That's
said, "We
funny.
got a skunk, and they've been losing a hen here and there, and it's not good." And I was like, "Well, I called him. I said, one of the best things I've done when I trap skunks is I take a feed sack and cut it open, and make a barrier between me and the trap, and you can lay that over the trap and grab the handle." And he said, "Yeah, but I staked the trap down to the ground." I said, "Well, you're going to have to dispatch that skunk before you can."
That's right.
Unless you're just tougher than I am.
Yeah, I did. I caught one time, and that was not fun.
We caught, I think 20 this year, 19 or 20 skunks this
Oh
year.
my gosh!
Good night.
This 2025, and a couple of raccoons and like 14 or 15 possums.
All right there at your place.
All right here on the farm.
Wow.
Man.
And yeah, we had a prolific herd.
I'm saying. Wonder what you call a herd of skunks.
Call them from a distance.
stinker?
That's what I'd say.
Instead of a sounder, it'd be a stinker.
Yeah, you don't want to call them up close. That's for sure.
No, for sure.
A stinker of skunks. That's about right, Robert.
I'll be honest with you. The skunk smell does not bother me, as bad unless it's really strong. But when it's not as strong, it's not that bad to me.
When
But
it's
when
when
it's
it's on
strong,
you, it's strong.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
too much. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll
So
overpower you.
whenever I smell a skunk, if it's aired out, like if it's an old dead one, that that aired out smell of skunk, it makes me think of bad tuna.
That's funny.
96 days until the Okie Homestead Expo. That's a coming quick, Ed. Bad tuna.
That's funny.
Well,
I
Ed, he's keeping a good track on that, and
Yeah, Ed,
I'm
that's
excited because it's under 100 days.
yeah,
yeah, no
I'm looking
doubt.
forward to it. I'm ready to go.
I filled out my volunteer thing the other day, and I told Sonia, I said, I got this surprising email from the Okie Homesteading Expo. They accepted me as a volunteer
There
for the
you
fourth
go.
year in a row.
We
I think we might do that here sometime soon.
the 4th year or the 5th year, Robbie?
Fourth year I volunteered. First year I
Okay.
was just an attendee.
That's what we did. First year we attended, and then a couple of years we were vendors, and then last year volunteers.
I'm very much aware of the fact that you were vendors because that's how I met you.
Well, I actually have a big old tub full of Skittles sitting in there right now, freeze dried. Christmas candy request, and we what is the most expensive socks anyone has on right now? Dude, my socks are cheap that I got on today. I got some $20 wool socks, merino wool, but you don't, my socks aren't expensive. You don't talk about underwear now. We can talk. I got Duluth buck naked 3Ds on, and
Now
they're
those
not
are expensive.
they're good. They're good underwear though. Best underwear on the planet. And and I didn't even mean for the conversation to go there, but Shane started it.
You got to spend the money for the good stuff.
Well, I tell you, y'all ever heard of Saks? So Dusty
Saks
Dvorak,
Fifth Avenue.
well, it's kind of like Saks Fifth Avenue, but it's Saks underwear.
Oh, okay.
But they're high end men's underwear. Dusty Dvorak, y'all know who I'm talking about. Used to play for OU, and then he
Yep.
went on and played in
Oh.
the NFL, and then he's a sports broadcaster and for the sports animal out of Oklahoma City. I know everybody don't get that, but anyway, Dusty was promoting these Saks, and they were very expensive, and I ordered a pair online, and I didn't see the part where it was going to cost $30 to have them shipped. So I literally paid like $74 for one pair of underwear,
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh.
and I was not
Nice.
pleased with them. They were not. But Duluth. Now we can get off the underwear deal, but
I think you and I had that
I'll still
discussion at
say
one
this
time
week.
when we were there for 10 Killer, and Greg said, "Okay, I got to get out of here."
Yeah. Troy Sutton saying his socks cost more because he got them at the hospital during his stay this week. I'm thinking he's got
That's
it.
true.
My feet got cold, so I went and put on a $27 pair of socks. That sounds like they could have came from Duluth.
Yes, cup of coffee. I agree with you.
Anyone realize skunk
I don't
smell and puppy smell the same?
There's a
Yeah,
similar quality to it.
there is.
That's
Well, he
funny.
ended up dispatching the skunk. Single
that's good.
single round. He done it like a true southerner, woodsman, whatever you want to call him. He's an excellent hunter, and he done it with style with one round, and it did not spray.
That's
So
good.
he got lucky. I shot one right here at the north end of my house one time, right about 3 feet maybe from the outside air conditioner unit. and it literally pumped it through my whole house.
Whew.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that sounds lovely.
Miserable.
Mm.
I got a cousin that loves it. She loves the smell of skunks. Now,
I have an aunt that does.
some people, I mean, you probably already know marijuana and skunk. There's a reason they call marijuana skunk weed. She likes the smell of marijuana too, and she don't smoke it. Now her brother's different story, but she likes it. So now she told me and Dina that we was driving down the road here a couple 3 months ago, and we had her on the phone, and she's telling us that every time I smell of a skunk, I think of my cousin. Now, just because of that, he might have leaked a little. Oh, Clyde saying he did get a little smell.
You might have, yeah.
I had to get a size 16 leather snake boot
Ooh,
made.
Robert.
Just good gravy. Size 16. You got a good understanding, Robert. A very good understanding. I've known a couple of size 15s. You're my first 16.
Wow.
And you don't walk in and buy them off the shelf anywhere.
Shane said he won those socks. That's good.
Well,
On a live.
that's the cheapest way to get a pair of $27 socks.
That's right. I've got a pair of pretty warm socks back there, but I could not begin to tell you how much I paid for them because I've had them for probably about 3 years. I only wear them when I go hunting.
I've got some that I threw all my old hunting socks away I've had for years, but we have been educated in the fastest way to get educated is talk to people in cold country. Merino wool socks. You can get wool socks, or you can get merino wool. And the merino wool is much better, no doubt. Rebecca, I didn't know you had that big of landing gear. Girl, you got a good understanding too.
I'm a Littlefoot. Mine's a 10.5. So.
I've been a 12 since I was in the 6th grade. So you just hadn't grown all the way up 12. Yet.
I used to have to get a 12 if I couldn't find an 11 wide.
So if I'm 100% honest, if I go get, I've had one pair of custom cowboy boots made, and if I go get custom, or if I do want to order them and wait on them, 11.5 triple E. That's bad. That's the wide, yeah.
Yeah. I prefer to have wide shoes. They do me better, but the shoes I've been wearing, these Ultras, the Ultra tennis shoes.
Yeah.
I don't have to get a wide in them.
Dakota, I got you up there, man, but I got no picture.
No, it's black.
Yeah, just can you hear us?
I was joining in. I was just trying. You know what?
You join plumb in. This is Dina's cousin's boy that lives up the road from us. You on live now, man.
Yeah, you are.
Well, I don't know how you make your camera work then.
It's working. Your picture's up there now.
Hey, there's Bert and Cindy.
Where'd you see them? Hey, Bert, Cindy, welcome in. Dakota came to one of our chicken processing. Did I lie to you, Dakota? Was that meat tough?
Well, so I smoked. I think I've only smoked one. I didn't cook the other one yet, but I mean, it wasn't as tender as I was hoping it would be. But you did tell me it would be tough. So.
I knew them was old roosters. I did not think they were going to be that tough.
Yeah.
Them boys
it still smoked good. I mean,
yeah, I hadn't tried it.
Have you ever heard, Jack, that if you soak it in Coke?
I have heard that. I had never tried it, Robbie.
I've heard several people say it. Yeah, it'll break down all that muscle and make it better.
I ground it. I cut it off the bone and ground it, and the little shards of ground meat was tough.
Oh, mercy.
I mean, it's pretty dense
That's
meat, man.
tough.
I would not personally feel comfortable feeding that to somebody with dentures. But you'd be helping them pick their dentures up before the night was over. It's that
Oh,
bad.
mercy.
It's probably
That's
tough as
funny.
chicken. So I mean, while we're talking about that, those American breast chickens, they're on the chopping block this year.
Yes.
I'm going to give them one shot,
My brother didn't answer the phone. So.
and I'm going to raise them exactly 16 weeks and butcher them on a 16-week schedule like they say you're supposed to. And if it's tough or not good prime meat, we're going to go back to Cornish hen, Cornish cross.
Mm.
They are good egg layers. We'll keep them for eggs, but that's an awful expensive bird to be that tough, even though it was an old rooster.
I'm not going to get to find out how an American breast is for right now because I only have the one rooster. That's all I have right now. I have one rooster and 2 hens out of that 18 that you gave me. That's all I ended up with, and so I'll have to hatch me some more.
We'll get you some more. Troy, I've heard buttermilk, and I hadn't really tried that. I find our breast chickens are tough in comparison. Well, listen, if you let them go to about 6-8 months old and not 16 weeks like they recommend, it's the toughest chicken I ever tried to eat. No doubt, Bert. No doubt. I didn't hear, Bert, maybe you can say in the comments, or Robbie might know, how did the rabbit deal in the Canadian government shake out?
They're getting rid of their rabbits.
They just going to get rid of them.
Yep.
Because it's just too tough to comply.
Well, the first rule, I watched the video. He's got a video on it. I watched that video. And the first thing that they put on there was what got me was if the rabbit to be able to stand up on its hind legs with its ears up and not touch the top of the cage.
Mm-hmm.
That rules out all Tractor Supply, Bumgars.
Oh yeah.
No, you can't go buy a pen. You're gonna have to build it.
Yeah, because I mean, a meat rabbit especially is a big rabbit. They're long.
So basically, they're saying they need a rabbit.
They need more like a habitat.
An enclosure is something like a habitat, not a. That's crazy.
How's a rabbit habitat work in Canada, though? I mean, that's cold country. That'd be interesting.
I think he even talked about how up there the cages they can buy at the big stores, none of the ones that are getting sold are able to be used. So
they're legal to sell, but not legal to use. That's what Bert said, and I thought that summarizes it right there. That's crazy.
Too long to go. 4 so far. Hey, Bert, if you want to run some down here, we'll take them. I mean, it's a pretty good drive, but I've been looking to get into rabbits. That's something I want to do this next spring.
I got to get me a buck. I got to get a buck to go because I lost my buck and I haven't had. I want to build a little place for them to run around somewhat, but I need to build I need to get a buck in order to breed my girls.
Yeah, we want to get rabbits, but I don't know if we want to get rabbits or want to get quail first.
Well, I put 12 quail in or 11 quail. Hang on, no, that's Rebecca. All right, sorry. I thought somebody else was chiming in. I put 11 quail in freezer camp yesterday, and I haven't eaten them, but I do have a little video. I shot butchering one of them. I guess y'all ever watch that Cortex Corner or Caternix Corner quail? The quail guy on YouTube. He's got a video out showing, clipping the head off and cutting the wings out and bleeding them out and everything. He didn't censor nothing. But his channel's bigger than mine, so he might be able to handle having a video that's non-monetizable. I'm going to probably put all the censors in, and I just butchered one, and then I showed the next thing I showed was putting them in that new chamber vacuum sealer and vacuum sealing it.
Well, I videoed Beam Farms last year when doing the quail at Okie Expo,
Craig,
and yeah, but I cut out, I skipped the actual dispatch part just because of that.
well,
Yeah.
I probably will throw a sensor screen up there for that reason.
When I did my chicken processing video a while back, that's what I did. I kind of just skipped over that part and then went to the rest of it.
Well, I know they won't let you show cutting the chicken's throat, but he actually, I can't remember that guy's name on Koternik's Corner, but he actually showed him taking a pair of kitchen shears and just lopping the head off and holding it over the bucket until it bled out, Hey, Chad Kinnemer, I got another cousin on my side of the family up now on Facebook. It's good.
Well, Jack, I need you to come see me the week of Christmas because I'm gonna be off that week, so I'm planning on processing those dang roosters I got down there. I'm tired of them being there.
You're welcome to use all my equipment, but I'm not going to be available the week of Christmas.
I'm sure. If I could just, I need to build me a little thing with the cones and all, that would.
It's all in the trailer if you had a pickup, Robbie.
Yeah, well, the only pickup I got access to right now hit a deer a while back, and it is not drivable to Oklahoma.
Just 10-hour drive there, here and back.
Yeah, I've driven it to
11.
To Atwoods and back is about as far as I want to go with it right now.
Hell, I got it all in the trailer right now. I ain't unloaded it from the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous. But if we wasn't so far apart, man, I'd hook you up.
Yeah, I wish we weren't. But
hey, there's what's he saying? I put a short up with the male geese. Are you kidding me?
Encouraging animal
That's
cruelty.
crazy.
Good grief.
Oh my gosh, that Canadian YouTube's tough. Bert, that's nuts, man. I love you too, Chad. Wow. I'm gonna tell you, my two saddlebacks got together the other day. We thought they'd just kind of hang out and chill because when one of them's loose and we turn one pin loose at a time, when they're loose, they'll go over and hang around the other one's pin. No, they hooked it up. I had to rescue one of them. I thought, oh man, I'm gonna lose my goose. But they're good. They're good. I got a possum got in my. I forgot to turn my electric fence netting on, and a possum got in with my American breast the other day. And I just happened to be out there, and I seen it, and I run up there, and that goose had that possum cornered, both wings as far out as it could. And I mean, that possum wasn't wanting no part of that goose, but he was staying between the chickens and that possum.
I bet that goose was screaming at that possum.
He was making some noise. Bye, John. Boy, Dakota, you got bigger.
I don't even know how this happened.
John dropped off. You probably hit that link. I put a link up for people to join.
No, I got you.
Sonia told the story on our live, but when we were gone yesterday, her uncle's dog got out, and he's about a year old. He's a half blue heeler, half Australian Shepherd, and he got out and he came over here and decided he wanted to play with Luna. Well, they were playing and doing okay until my mother-in-law walked outside. And as soon as my mother-in-law came outside, she decided, you don't need to be here no more. And they went to fighting because Luna said, you ain't supposed to be here. This is somebody I'm protecting and you ain't supposed to be here. And she got serious on him. So now apparently they were going for each other's necks and all. They were, whew.
John's computer rebooted, he said, but he's back. Hang on just a second. Let me get him back up here.
That's my girl. That's
why he's doing what he was supposed to do.
These puppies.
He was doing what he was supposed to do. Welcome back, John.
I got kicked off. My whole thing reset.
You did. Now you can point up at Dakota.
I won't tickle him though.
I didn't say run your fingers through his beard or nothing. Dakota, my buddies are picking on you, man.
That's all right.
John, I was going to tell you, when you're ready to get into quail, holler at me. I'll get you some eggs. I mean, we'll have to wait till spring. They kill it. They've killed it for now. But
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll let you know.
I had some cat call me today for chicken eggs. I need to take my signs down. I still have signs up right now, but I ain't getting like 5 a day out of nearly 100 hens.
Wow.
And they're probably popsicles right now because I didn't collect them today.
Probably so.
You say that's from your chickens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't getting any quail. Quail completely shut off.
Is
But
that
I
how they
will.
do
Yeah.
typically?
Well, if you watch the last video I had out, I remember if it was, I think it was last Monday's video. Lee went in the garage, and when we were getting ready to take Luna, no, it was last Thursday's, because when we were getting ready to take Luna, we were going to put her in the garage and leave her in the garage all night because she couldn't eat or drink after midnight.
Yeah.
And so he decided he had seen some eggs over in the corner that one of my chickens laid, and so he went over there and to collect eggs. And I want to say he collected about probably 24 eggs out of the corner of the darn garage. That a pile of eggs.
They found them a warm spot.
Mm.
Well, Bert,
Garage ain't that warm.
that's just wild, man. I know it's the same YouTube. I was just going on about it being Canadian YouTube, but
That's crazy.
reckon you do have somebody maybe reporting that stuff, thinking that I mean, look, I may get a YouTube kick in the face when I say this, but you got a tree hugger or somebody turning you in because your rabbit cages are too small and your geese are fighting. That's wild. I'm a personal member of PETA. No, I'm just telling you. People eating tasty animals.
That's
There
right.
you go.
I'm all in.
That's right.
What that reminds me of is the time that Cassie Walker was playing with what's his name, Ransom, and she roped him like he wanted to be the calf, and she roped him,
that.
and YouTube got on to him, gave him a strike right there for child endangerment.
Yeah, I remember that too. Bert,
Good
that's
grief.
wild, man. Mine completely quit when it's cold. Now, yours live in the cold a whole lot longer than mine, so
I'll say they're
I'm
probably more
guessing
used to
it's
the
an
cold.
adaptation thing. But mine are Cortinax or Caturnix, whichever way you say it. Caturnix, I think's right. But what breed are yours? Mine absolutely. Once it starts staying below 50 through the night, they quit. You'll get one or two along, but then they pretty much dry up. But being in Canada, I guess they have to adapt and lay a lot more. But anyway, John, I'll hook you up, man. We don't live all that far apart. We can meet for a cup of coffee and break bread and swap eggs, or I'll hatch you some if you don't have the ability to hatch them.
That'll work with me.
Oh, that's
Lights
fun.
and timers.
Love hatching eggs.
John said he has lights and timers before the day started. What did you say, Robbie, about hatching eggs?
I said that's the part I like. I love hatching eggs.
Man, this last quail batch I did, I got that little cheap $10 incubator at the Amazon clearance store over in Lawton. It holds 18 eggs. 16 of them hatched. One of them was splay-legged, and he never recovered. So I finally just dispatched him. We got 5 roosters and 10 hens. I was like, man, that's a good ratio because I was wanting hens.
Yeah.
And that I cut down on my big pen, and then I moved my adolescents around after I processed them yesterday. And that Smiley says, we've got plenty of eggs. Oh, yeah. If y'all need chicken eggs, Clyde and Stacy's got a lot right now. But I moved those adolescents around, put them in with the older birds, and culled back some of the roosters. So I think I've got 3 roosters in there. One of them's a real white looking bird, and I didn't know if it's hen or rooster, but I'd like to keep her genetics or his genetics if he's a rooster or if it's a hen, either one, because it's a cool looking bird. So I think I know I got 2 other roosters, and I think that was a rooster, but because of that real white feathery, it's not clear. It's not, you know how you feather sex quail. And so anyway, I think I got 3 roos on about 12 hens, 11 or 12 hens. And I've got 5 roos coming up with 10 more hens, and I'm going to build that second shelf, that second layer on my pen. That's the plan. And then from there, I only raise everything I hatch is going to be for eating. And, you know, replacing hens and roos over time. But,
Right.
Now you got your pins inside your cages?
No, sir. No, sir. I was going to. I made them where I could move them, but the more studying I did, they're a covey breed. I mean, they'll cover you up if they get too cold. I got wind block on 3 sides, and you know they're open to the south, screen. And if it gets cold and it's going to stay cold, all my research has said just put a little hay in the bottom of the pen for whatever few days and keep it changed out, because they'll, you know, quail crap a lot. And they'll mat hay to nothing but a pile of crap in a day or 2. Going to say
I haven't started really looking into it a whole lot, and I was just trying to figure out, because here we get so much wind that if it's in the wintertime, we have them on the back side of the house, the north side. They're going to be cold all the time. We put them on the south side. In the summertime, the wind blows from the south all the time, and so I didn't know.
And you're up around Kingfisher, right?
Yep, just north in Dover.
Yeah. You'd want south side of the house. South, some kind of north wind block. But other than that, I was going to take them in my brooder shed. And the more I looked at it, the more I thought, that's a big old wrestling match that I really don't have to. So I've done more research, and they're okay out there because they're a covey. They'll cover you up when they get real cold.
Yeah.
And, you know, what was it? 2 degrees wind chill when I got up this morning. They're good.
Yeah.
They're doing great.
Good night, Bert.
Yeah, good night, Bert. I seen that.
Night at work.
Yeah, be careful out there, my friend. We ain't got a whole lot of time here, about 12 minutes. That's good. You guys jumped on, help make it through the night.
So I shared on Robbie's live earlier that had a little praise. You know, it's been 5 months since my wife's car has been at the dealer, and they've been waiting on the dealership in. So our dealer had to get GM involved, and GM contacted a dealer in Florida that had the only part in the United States for our car. And it took them 5 months of dragging their feet to actually set it in the mail. And it came in, and they finally are getting our car fixed.
Wow.
That's so crazy.
I heard you say a while ago you went and picked a car up so she could go.
Oh, it was a rental. That was just a rental for her work, because they'll pay for it.
5 months.
Yep.
In the shop. What kind of part is that? Is it made of platinum?
Yeah, evidently. It's a 2013 Malibu Eco, and so it's got the big battery in the trunk that it connects to all the different parts, and there's something in there, something in that connection that they have phased it out of those cars, and so they run out of parts. They're not even aftermarket parts for that one. That
John,
particular part.
Have you got YouTube open?
Do I?
Yeah. On your computer. I'm getting a little feedback. I think it was from you.
No, I don't have it. It's not on.
Okay. I don't hear it now, so it's all right. It wasn't bad.
What that reminds me of.
Say that again, Dakota.
Said it's my stupid dogs.
No, no, no. I was hearing a little reverberation.
Yeah, a little echo.
Oh,
Yeah.
it wasn't. It
Well,
wasn't dog. It was feedback.
It
But-
reminds me of the part we had to get for our motor. We had a Suzuki motor, and we ended up having to buy a new motor because they never could get the part that we needed for the motor.
Yeah. Well, this is going to cause us to be able to hold on to the car for a little longer as we save up some money so we can actually get something to replace it.
Yeah, you got like 5 months of not driving it. That saved you drive time.
It saves wear and tear.
That's
Yep.
right, man. Oh,
It's got 5 months of Oklahoma dirt on it.
so that boy of mine has got that older Duramax of mine up in South Dakota, and it really ain't run since he got up there. He got up there just fine and everything, and it had problem. We thought it was fuel. He's replaced everything in the fuel system. And he just told me, and I may have said something about this last week. He just told me week and a half ago, that the security light's flashing on the dash. When he starts it, it'll start and die. It won't continue to run. And everything's pointing to it's not recognizing the key. So for security purposes, the truck's killing itself. Won't let him drive off with it.
Huh.
Have you, Dakota? You're a mechanic more than I am by far. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, I've heard of things like that. But what year did you say it was?
It's an 02.
See, I don't know if they had the memory chip in the key then or not.
See, I don't know either, but he's thinking that's what it is. And I Googled it, and it says, yeah, that could be it, but I've never experienced it.
Huh.
Yeah.
I know I had an older truck, same kind of deal, had the thing in the key, and I went and got a key made, and they said, well, if you try to start it with this key, it's not a factory key, then it's going to reset it if you try it 3 times. And so I never tried it, but so I wonder if that chip got bad in that key.
So, and that's what he's thinking. And to reset it, you have to start it 3 times, but it's got to something before you start it. Takes like 30 minutes for the computer to read the key or something, and he keeps draining his batteries. He said, I'm not even going to try till spring. Of course, he bought a new Harley Davidson this week, and bought a Honda Shadow 2-3 weeks ago, and bought a Harley this week. So
It's a little cold for that up there, isn't it?
And he's where?
Yeah, he's in South Dakota.
South Dakota.
The Harley is actually in warm storage or heated storage at the Harley dealership until April. Free of charge for buying one in cold country up there, I guess.
Wow.
Where's he at?
South Dakota, right outside of Sioux Falls.
Sioux Falls, yeah.
Tristan, yeah. He was Casey's in Anchorage. You know that, Dakota.
Yeah.
It was 10 degrees in Anchorage, Alaska this morning. It was negative 11 in Sioux Falls this morning. So Tristan was 21 degrees colder than his brother in Alaska.
Wow.
It's like, holy smokes.
We already showing that, please.
Yeah, so that's what I said. What you didn't ride that Harley home because he's 15, 20 minutes outside of Sioux Falls. I'm like, you didn't ride that Harley home. I got company, y'all.
Yeah.
I hear a vehicle anyhow.
Somebody's coming to see you at 8:00 on Sunday night.
I think it's my in-laws because I think I hear Jada barking. I think it's Orville and Linda, Dakota.
No, yeah. I haven't seen them in a long time.
Well, we was over yesterday hanging out. Spent a few hours over. Maybe it was the day before. I don't remember. But we just stopped by to drop off some Christmas gifts and spent there 4 or 5 hours. You know how that goes.
Yep.
I tell you, what could have been a bad story while we were in Yellville. Sonia was starting her car and it didn't sound right. Couldn't figure out why. You know, she just got it back from hitting that deer. I mean, we've had it 2 weeks. And so she said, "Why don't you check the oil and see what it is?" I go to check the oil, and you know, there's 2 dots on there, and the oil is about right here below those 2 dots. So I went and put a quart and a half of oil in it, and it sounds a lot better now. Can't imagine how it was sitting up there for 2 months, and I don't know if it was dripping oil the whole time or what, but
Hey, it was touching the stick. It was okay.
Right.
There's still some on the stick. Yeah, very little.
They left. Whoever it was, I bet it was Orville and Linda, but I heard Dina come back in the front door, so she must have known they were coming.
You must have dropped something off.
Probably.
Pick something up.
There's no telling. No telling at all. But anyway, we ain't got just a couple of minutes left. I'm out of coffee almost. I brought extra tonight. For those of y'all out there, it is Homestead Sunday, and next up is Red Dirt Rooster Road. Over on their channel. They kick off here in 4 minutes. So y'all that want to go join them, Red Dirt Rooster Road, and they'll wrap up Homestead Sunday. I've been a bad member of the homesteading community for the last month and a half or so. I haven't made very many lives. I did click into Robbie's, but I didn't ever comment because I knew I wasn't staying in there, but I just clicked over for a minute. Sorry about that, Robbie. Nothing against you.
Give me a thumbs up.
Robbie, I'm sorry. I'll have to do 2 thumbs up next time.
Jack.
Here you go. Take that one.
You have to go back and
I'm sorry.
watch it for a minute and give a thumbs up.
I'll do that. I promise you. I'll click into the recording or the playback and give you a thumbs up. And I'll put some comments in there so maybe you'll get all the good credit. But John, thanks for joining us. You be careful being a bachelor this next few days. I know I'll be sicker than dog when Dina comes back after she's been gone because I eat everything bad in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have my dog here to keep me company.
You all alone.
I took him to the border because he can't stay in the cage while I'm at work.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Well, Dakota, thanks for jumping on with us, man, even though it might have been an accident.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll figure out what I'm doing next time.
All right. Well,
he was a trooper. He stayed in there.
I think you did a good job.
Well, I wanted to watch it, but after I got in, however, what I did to do this, I didn't want to get out and not be able to find it. So
why not? Why not just join in? It's all good.
There you go.
It's all good. Janae, I appreciate you in the chat over talking it all up and doing all that, and we appreciate that. All of y'all in the chat, Ed and everybody else, thank y'all for joining us. Bert's gone now. I know he's getting ready to go to work.
Yeah, he's got to go to work. Back to work. He's already been to work.
I'm sorry we couldn't get you up there. Robbie, as always, it's a pleasure, man.
Yes, sir.
We're going to jump out of here, and Monty, Michelle, don't hate me. I'm not going to make your live. I challenge everybody out there to go be a blessing for someone else today, tomorrow, anytime this week can be as easy as smiling at them. You never know. Anybody else got anything to wrap it up? We're going to wrap it up pretty quickly here. John, what you got?
Pray for a pastor. He's got some sickness, and they're not sure what. He's been in the hospital three times this week.
3 times in 1 week.
That's not good.
You got anything, Dakota, you want to add to anything?
No, I don't think so.
It's all good. You see Lee next time, kick him in the shin. Tell him I said hi.
All right.
Robbie, what you got?
Oh, not much. See y'all next week at 6 p.m. for our live.
Yep, 6 p.m. next week. God bless y'all, and Red Dirt Rooster Road.